the 16-week quest for a state championship. Today, every team in North Texas is undefeated, but there are certainly a few favorites to bring home state titles this year. Let's look at those programs as Whataburger takes us around the Metroplex. There is no doubt the top story in the 2021 high school football season was the South Oak Cliff Golden Bears. SOC won the 5A Division II state title and became the first Dallas ISD team to hoist that trophy in more than 60 years. But despite the way the community praised SOC last year, the 2022 Golden Bears might be even better. They have one of the best secondaries in the state of Texas, and their skilled position players are speed personified.
They see the big picture. They understand that they'll be legends, but they understand they'll be a bigger legend if they're able to do it twice. And, the kids have been committed. They've been like 98% attendance for workouts this offseason. My whole focus since we won really was to make sure we prepare for the next season, and not be a one-hit wonder.
South Oak Cliff will not be sneaking up on anybody this year, and 5A Division II is loaded with DFW talent. Lovejoy has receivers for days and will be a serious contender along with Mansfield Summit, Argyle, Ennis, and Colleyville Heritage. As for 5A Division I, you can find championship caliber teams all over the Metroplex. As a matter of fact, you can find a lot of them in the same district. 3 5A Division I is highlighted by Denton Ryan and Aledo, who most feel will face each other twice this year. But don't look past the rest of the district, as there are several playoff teams nestled throughout.
We're in the district that I think 6 or 7 of the teams were in the playoffs last year, and then a few made a deep run, relatively deep runs. And so it's a tremendous challenge for us. Obviously, if you just look initially, everyone would say Ryan and Aledo are at the top, but I think there's a lot of great teams.
Frisco Lone Star, Mansfield Timberview, and Lancaster are other 5A Division I teams that could make a long playoff run. As for 6A, DFW has not won a state title since 2017, and area teams are determined to break that streak this year. Duncanville has been to 3 of the last 4 state finals and has lost all 3 of them. The Panthers will be loaded again, especially on defense, but their District 11-6A remains very strong. Desoto might have what it takes this year to fight past the Panthers.
I feel that if we can execute and don't turn the ball over, and we'll be in the game like we were the first ball game last year. But and more importantly, it's just you got they're on top right now. So those guys that we got to knock off, I think we got a great shot of doing it.
Kaden Anderson and Owen Allen return for Southlake Carroll, which will make the Dragons a favorite to make it to AT&T Stadium. And you can't forget Denton Guyer. The Wildcats quarterback Jackson Arnold has played in 2 of the last 3 Division II state title games and would love to end his high school career leading Guyer to a ring. Rockwall, Arlington Martin, and Allen should find some postseason success in 6A as well, while other teams like Rockwall-Heath, who graduated a lot of talent, will look for inexperience to lead the way.
I'll tell you this, like I said before, tradition never graduates. I mean, yes, we had a bunch of receivers and offensive guys graduate, but we've got guys doing the works. I mean, those guys got to watch a good group in front of them work, their work ethic, how they handle themselves in the classroom and on the field, out in the community, and those kids are just gearing up, ready to go. So we're just really geared up, and I think we're going to shock a lot of people with, we still got cats in the woodworks.
Around the Metroplex is brought to you by Whataburger. Head on over to your hometown Whataburger and try the patty melt. They may not have been the first to think up this classic sandwich, but they put a pretty tasty spin on it.